EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons.
Here are your Atlanta Falcons.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, who is now 32 years old. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball is put right on the money for a big pickup.
There he goes again.
Prescott on the keeper. The tackle by Jalen Walker. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Throwing to someone with his length, Mike, there's a lot of benefits. The catch radius, the ability to adjust to an off-target throw. But you have to also look at the other side of the coin there. For these defenses, those bigger, extended bodies, that's just a lot big target to go after and hit. So they're able to take advantage of it here. So I promise you, that receiver gets back into the huddle. He's telling his quarterback, hey, man, bring that ball down. I'm happy to go fight and compete for the ball, but you've got to protect.
Making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Well, Falcons come out and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work in year 2. A full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this will be the Falcons' first down as he gets this up to the 42.
9 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
And he's someone who can generate explosive plays in the run game really at any moment, and the defense has to find a way to slow him down if they're going to have any chance in this one.
On the move left. Off he goes. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
18. That's another Falcons. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he dances away from one defender. On his way. Gain 7.
At the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
3. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run here for Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run with Robinson. Thing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
Now here's second and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. And he's in. Tyler Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. Now the try for an extra point.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Can throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Prescott Gonna make the read and keep it himself.
The quarterback runs it on the option. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Here's Brian Anger now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. He takes off. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Robinson. Has an opening. Past the 40. Bijan Robinson. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It's a big run by Robinson. A gain of 66 yards.
1st and goal.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Ray McCloud. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the
It's a
ground.
gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Come on, teamwork. Come on, get it together.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 25, here's second and 2. To throw is Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. And now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Dak to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Play fake. Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Second and 7. Throwing is Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
So as this nice drive continues, Mike, they find themselves first and goal. Offensively, anytime you maintain possession for this long, you have to come away with a touchdown. It feels to me you settle for a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They put Pickens in motion. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. As we are ready, Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Cowboys 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
On the keeper. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns. 2nd and short. All right, what do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a first down. This is prime opportunity for play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. Now, it falls incomplete, but you still have 3rd and potentially 4th down, and you only need a couple yards.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
In a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Of the football. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Prescott now. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Dallas.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's Dak to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On third down, Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
A waste of time.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
Again, Prescott to the air. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 4 at 14-10. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, here is Pence. To the right, that's Pitts. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Now Robinson. He'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 46, here's second down and 3. Run it here with Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The drive begins with a run by Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Williams. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First down, Prescott. Right back to Ferguson. He's got another one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 4. Here's a handoff to Williams. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. It's going to be third. They need 1. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To Javonte Williams. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And it's third down.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Falcons 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Agnew on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll step up and run. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Get it together.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Romo's kick is good. And the Falcons have tied it at 17.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott thinks probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He steers clear of first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Plant. It's Penix. Oh, the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Penix sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Dallas.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. On 1st and 10, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Play action now. Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll take this one in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will go up by 7.
Cowboys 24, Falcons 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line to Devian Clowney. They're in run support.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Penix. That one taken in by London. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackled by Kenneth Murray. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
The keeper brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Now Penix. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Inside the 40. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 17. Aubrey
so now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the ground is Robinson. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that. all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game.
In trouble, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throw through the middle, caught by London. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson, and he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Third down, 3 to go. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Throwing is Penix. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On third and goal, it's Penix. Under pressure, now he's going to go down, back at the 8-yard line. That is Donovan Wilson, the safety, able to time it right and come up with a sack.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. Third and goal, you put the ball into the hands of your quarterback and you trust them to make good decisions. But in this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes were taken away, this ball needs to come out. You cannot take a sack and make fourth and goal that much more difficult.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will cut into that lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Dak to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll try and get there on the ground. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
A give, and here comes Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
And a Cowboy first down.
It's Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the
Nice
12-yard
chunk
line.
here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
On the play fake. Dak. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Falcons 20.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. McLeod now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
Down the field, connection made to Mooney. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. He'll step up and run this. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. And he takes it down to the 15-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 18.
Well, they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense, you rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
No gain on the play. second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession, and he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
27 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Javonte Williams. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Second and 5. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He'll manage only about 3. So it will bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Pass into the hands of Turpin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Second down and 3. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons 23.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's pass. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, deep ball for London. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. A pitch comes to Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and
12. Williams gets it on the draw. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
At the 50-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
All right, son, it's all right. One more time. Let's go. Showtime. It's scoring.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout, and it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
About time, fellas.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's Penix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.